Hey, that man that's dealing with multiple females, that's not a man, that's a little boy. He's unstable. He hasn't found himself yet. He doesn't love himself yet. He's okay with talking and being with multiple females. What you call somebody that's sleeping couch to couch, that don't have a house to call their own? I know what I call it. It's called unstable. So that man that you're dealing with, that man that you have once dealt with, that man that multiple females are dealing with, he's unstable. He's using females as an emotional ego boost. You're just an ego boost to get him through the times of him not knowing how to be alone by himself. That's called self-love. He don't love you, he don't love himself, and he's not looking to love anyone else.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome to Grown Men Talking Incorporated. We have a very spicy topic for you: the balance of two women. Can he balance and give the same attention to both women at the same time, being in two different relationships? We'll find out as the men get to bring in that topic right to your screen. Also, do not forget, tomorrow we will be coming back at the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour, talking about the disvalued commitment. When one say the marriage license is just a piece of paper. Hey, find out what others think about that. Also, don't forget, we got the Powerful Poet Contest going on. Deadline is April 15th. If you're a poet and you know it, or you know someone that's a poet, hey, bring them on over, send them to my inbox or Dwight Robinson inbox so we can send it over to the judges. Time is clicking. Come on now, bring in on those videos. Now over to the host of the show, Dwight.
Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to Grown Man Talking. So this should be very fun to talk about. You know, a man and two women. So we're gonna get into that, and we encourage everybody out there that if you got something to say about it, or you've been through it, or if you're going through it right now, hey, give us a call. Don't be ashamed. Give us a call. So let me go ahead, because King D may be joining us later. Mr. Brittany will be joining us tomorrow. God bless. So for right now, you got me and Dez. So Dez, come on in, my bro.
What it do? What it do? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday, everybody.
Yes, it's Friday.
Yes, it
Man,
is.
that video we just saw. Now, Dez, if I even get into that video, let me just ask you something. Have you ever been in a situation like that where you had two women you was with?
How did I know you was gonna do that? But no, I have been in that situation before, and it can get trying. It's not hard to do, but it can get trying. Trust me.
Yeah, I feel you. I ain't gonna tell them myself, but I might tell myself.
No. Excuse me. No, Mr. White. Before we get into the video, Mr. Dwight, have you ever found yourself in that position before?
Let me think. Hold up.
No, see, you're thinking too hard. You're thinking too hard.
You know, I'm gonna say I might have came close to it. I said no, now, because I'm like, well, I wouldn't like if she did me like that. So you know, one person was trying to draw me out there to do something like that, but I said, hey man, I don't think that's cool. Can't do that. Came close, but like, nah, hold my ground. So, but anyway, now that video we saw, you know, the young man had his opinion about it. You know, he said what he said. Me, I just think it's just some men are just greedy. They well, you know, they want the cake and the ice cream, whatever, however you want to call it. Some men, in my opinion, they confused about what they want, and some men, let's be real, some men just like women. You know what I'm saying? They want more than one woman. But like I always say, is you know, put your cards on the table. Now, some women, I ain't gonna say all, some women don't mind sharing sometimes. Some very few at that. But that's what I'm saying. If you that type of dude that you feel like you need to have more than one woman, then the woman you talking to, you should say, hey, look, I'm gonna be real. And so I have respect for people that's real. You know, regardless good or bad, at least you know where they stand. If you feel like, hey, I like you, but I'm not gonna lie, I might need something else because that's just how I am. I like that, you know, you dark skinned, I want a light skinned girl. You know, I have you on Monday, Tuesday, you know, wherever, however the case may be. Now, if that young lady agrees to that, then you don't have no problem. Compared to you getting it with somebody and then trying to have somebody on the side later, because it does get hard. I mean, it's hard enough trying to be with one woman, but if you're trying to juggle two women, you're going to mess up sooner or later. So what's your take on that, Dez?
Well, I mean, yeah, sometimes there ain't no excuse for it. It is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So you know, I ain't even trying to you know put that on there. But as far as you know, handling the multiple women, it's not hard. It's just stressful.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
it's stressful, and I honestly believe that through some of the stories that I've heard and some of the encounters that I've had, that you know, we taking some of our years off of our life by doing it like that. I'm serious. We taking some years off of our life because look, you got to think when you first of all, let's just keep it 100. If you're dealing with multiple women, you gotta know how you gotta know this one's emotions. You gotta know this one's emotions, that one's emotions, that one's emotions. You gotta know when that one is, when that one's in this mood. How can you come to her and you go just all over the place, you know? And then not to mention that technology really ain't to your advantage nowadays because these phones be doing some stuff.
Yeah, you're right. Because see, back in my days, you can try that. And see, I'm glad you said that because look, I'm gonna be real. Like I say, I ain't no shame in my game, y'all. I'm 58. God bless. I'll be 59 in August. But like Dez made a perfect example. This technology would get you in trouble. But back then, in my younger days, before we had all this TikTok and other things, you know, we had phones, but it was not as so advanced like it is today. I knew some dudes. I hang out with some friends of mine that had more than one woman. And I seen it in action. I seen them get busted, caught up. And to me, it was funny because it wasn't happening to me. I was sitting there with them laughing about it. I give one example, Dez. Now, back up there in San Antonio, Texas, you know, me and my boys and some of us was going to go bowling. Said, yeah, we're going to go bowling, have a good time. Now, one of my boys said, hey, yo, man, y'all be cool because this other girl I'm seeing now. When he said other girl, we like, wait a minute, what about your girlfriend? Well, you know, we knew he liked multiple women. So he ended up bringing this new girl that he met. Now, mind you, he's in the military. And I'm not saying all people in the military cheat or whatever the case may be. But my boy in the military, and he met Honey up there, you know, one of the MCO clubs, and he kind of liked her. So he went and picked her up. Okay, so they was meeting at my house. So guess what? They came to my house. You know, my sisters and them was all there. We was out there. We was about to go. So he pulled up and said, man, come check her out. So we went on there and said, oh, okay, yeah, she's cutie. And I said, well, where's, you know, I'm not going to mention the girl's name. Where's your girl at? Oh, she at home just chilling. I told her I had something, you know, I was going to be out with the boys for a little bit and I'll be home. She said it was cool. So now we about to get in our cars to take off, right? Guess who pulled up? Oh, yeah, guess who pulled up? His girlfriend.
Dun, dun, dun.
His girlfriend pulled up theirs. And what's that old saying when you see the deers caught in the headlight? But that's what his face said. I mean, I'm sitting in the car like, oh, it's about to go down. So she got the car. Now, she didn't know what was going on. But she went to go tell, I mean, I don't know what was the reason why she came. She just pulled up for some reason. And then this what happened. She got to the car and she like, baby, who's this girl in the car? Now, at that time, he tried to say it was my girl. Oh, that's
oh, you're supposed to be the wingman. You're supposed to be the wingman.
But see, yeah, I don't take that bullet, but it backfired because at that time I was with this girl and she pulled up next to my car and she got her car locked and I was trying to tell her to stay in her car, but she wasn't catching up to what I was saying. And she said, hey, baby, and she came to my car. baby, come on out the door so we can go. So his girl heard and said, well, wait a minute. His girl is there, and she said, girl, do you know that Dwight got a girl sitting over here in my man's car? And she looking at me like, Dwight, what's going on? I said, hey, I don't know what's going on over there. I'm out of my...
He was over there like
There's a lot of things I'll do with my boys, but hey, I'm not gonna eat that booty now. When my girls come down, my girl's a good woman. I'm not gonna mess that up. So she asked me, I said, look, I ain't gonna lie. They ain't my girl. I don't know what he got going over there. And she went over to the car and she said, do you know him? She said, no. She said, well, girl, that's not the wife's girl. So then the girl went around the side of trying to put the other girl out. He get out the car. Of course, my sisters and them, they put up a chair. They said, well, this is going to be good. So they sitting there. Yeah. He's going back and forth with his girl and the new girl. And see, that's why I said, hey, I can't do that. That's too much drama. And there was a big commotion. The police was called. It was a big mess. So he ended up losing his girlfriend that he was dating for years. And the new girl, she got out of it too. So she's not even with him. And I said, see, man, that's what I said. I mean, unless you got a game that's tight where you're not going to get caught like that because you don't know who's out there, who's looking. To me, it ain't worth it. It's just too much. It's just too much stress. And it's hard trying to do that. Yep. It is. It's too hard to do that. I mean,
and that ain't nothing but the truth. I'm telling you right now. Hey. How they say big brother's always watching. I'm telling you, you never know. Now, look, I can only speak from personal experience. I can't speak on what no other man has been.
Right.
But I've been that one in a situation where I take somebody to a restaurant. Oh, nobody gonna know about this place. And then we get there, and what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Well, happened twice actually. The first time, got in. Everything was going smooth.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody walked through the door. That just so happened to know somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody.
Oh, snap.
And then the second time was walked in the door and they was already sitting at the table.
Right. Come on, Brother Deeds. Roll it in.
I'm just saying, handling multiples. Now, there is a way to do it. Now,
yeah,
there is a way to do it. Don't get it twisted. But the only way to do it, like some of us have been trying to say, is just be honest. That's all you can do is just be honest. Because, there are people out here in polygamous relationships, but,
yes, they are.
When you're trying to sneak and do it, oh, trust me. Like they say, it ain't a matter of if, it's just a matter of when.
Yeah. Now, Dad, I'm gonna ask you this, because this actually happened. And see, I'm on my business. If you friends with somebody, say your boy, your boyfriend, you know his girlfriend and everything. Now, say you out on a date, you know what I'm saying, and you see your boy come in there with a girl that it ain't his girl. He all hug up and kissing on her, but the girl that you are with, she also knows them, and she tells you, "Oh, look what he's doing, Dad. Look what he's doing." Now, how will you respond to that?
Stay out of that. This is gonna get ugly. And I would say it even if it was the other way around.
Right.
Even if it was the other, stay out of this. Just and you just may not even want that other party to know that you know what you know.
Exactly.
So
mind your business real quick, because that happened. Now, I was at a restaurant. My brother and some friends of ours. We was at a club, and we went out to a restaurant in San Antonio over there, not too far from the downtown. And we saw a guy come in there. We all knew the guy, but see, the difference is this guy, he was married, and he came in there with some woman. They got a table not too far from us, and he was all up on her. I mean, look, he was all up on her. And so the female friend that was with us, oh, y'all see that? I said, yeah, we see that. Well, oh, look, I said, look, girl, mind your business. It ain't got nothing to do with us. Ain't got nothing to do. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The man is wrong.
But that's my girl. I can't let her go out like that. Exactly. I can't let her go out like that.
I said, yo, yeah, you can. Oh, yeah, you can. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let this go. So all the men was together. It was the women at the table said, no. I said, y'all need to mind y'all damn business. Yeah, is he wrong? Yeah, he wrong. He's wrong. But let him get caught on his own. That's not your business to tell that woman what's going on. Because sometimes that crap can backfire on you, which it did. Because when they went to go tell on him, because somehow, I don't know how he did it, but he had it making his wife believe that was a cousin or something. They were just out having a drink because he covered his tracks. And guess what? The girl, the wife and the girls got into a big argument, and she was thinking that they was trying to break them up so they can get this man because he was a well-known man, made good money. And I told him, I said, see, didn't we tell y'all to keep your nose out their business? Didn't we say leave it alone? Why y'all didn't listen? Y'all didn't listen. Now y'all mad at each other, even though he was wrong. I mean, he did get caught eventually, but still, that's why I mind my business, man. I mean,
okay, so all right, so let's make this a little bit more personable, Mr. Dwight. Say now, this is all hypothetical. You're in a relationship right now. Your woman is somewhere else with another man. One of your friends sees it.
Right.
Would you want your friend be that friend, a female or a male, to call and let you know?
Look, I'm gonna keep it real, man. I'm gonna keep it real. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they can call me. I would like them to call me if they saw something like that. I'm not gonna lie. Now, the thing is, now this is the part right here. Because if my woman said, hey, it was innocent, we didn't do nothing, I will take her word for it. But I will let her know. If you're doing something wrong, believe me, I'm gonna catch you. It might be a week, might be a month or two. Oh, but you better believe if you're doing something wrong, I'm gonna catch you behind. Ain't gonna be pretty, but I'm gonna catch you. So yeah, if my boy came and told me something like that, you know, I wouldn't even bother calling her. I'll just wait till she get home. Then I'm gonna ask her a question. I'm gonna say, where you been? You know, blah blah blah. Well, you guess what? So and so them saw you at a restaurant with sitting in the thing with a guy. Oh, baby, that was just, you know, and you know, she could have been cheating. And I'm like, I'm gonna take her word for it, but at the same time, I'm gonna let her know, okay, I'm gonna believe you. But if you're lying, what you do in the dark will come to light. I'm gonna catch you.
See,
I'm not gonna sit there with no sleep.
And I get you, and I get that, because the reason I said that is because you never know. Just because that friend saw them, that does not mean that they was cheating on you. They could have actually been there doing something else, you know? So you just can't always take the word of your friends or the people that see this situation going on.
See, that's what I'm saying, because sometimes things may not look where it looks. And you may be thinking that something else is really harmless, that you might risk messing up somebody's marriage or their relationship.
Yeah, because I mean, we all got our different perceptions.
Exactly. So you just really gotta be careful when it comes to people in a relationship, like two men, a man and two women, or vice versa, a woman with two men. So it's just you have to just observe what's going on. You know, now they don't see you, but it's even worse. They see you. Like, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna lick her up anyway, because she, you know, my woman can't even believe you, or she gonna believe me. Now, Dad, let me ask you this: what if it's like your sister, and she was married, and you saw her husband? Her husband saw her husband out there with another woman. Will you tell your sister, or will you even step up to him if you saw that?
I'll pull him to the side and we talk about it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll pull him to the side and we talk about it.
Would you wait till will you wait till his date is over, or will you step up to him that same night you see him in the restaurant with this young lady?
I mean, I'm gonna sit back and observe and see what's going on. Right. You know, but at some point in time, you're gonna see me, see you, see me, see you, see me, see you.
Oh, well, you know what? I'll make sure he see me. I'll say, what's up, brother-in-law? What's up? Oh, what you doing? Y'all having something to eat? How you doing? I'm gonna introduce myself. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm saying, well, y'all enjoy y'all meal. I'm over there eating, chilling out, but y'all enjoy. That'll be me.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I hear the music.
Well, y'all, with that being said, me and Dad's husband will be back in 2 and 2. Don't go nowhere.
In a minute, y'all.
When you are single, you have the freedom to do as you please, and you don't owe anyone any explanation for that. Dating multiple people at the same time, you're single, you're free. What you choose to do is what you choose to do. I don't see anything wrong with an individual dating more than one person at the same time. It's the process of getting to know individuals, seeing what your options are. I can't knock that. However, you have to be honest about what you can handle as an individual. What I'm saying is, there are some of you who know you can't handle multiple people at one time. Like, it's too much to juggle. It's too stressful. You can't really get to know the individual the way you need to by having too many people that you're dealing with, too many different phone calls to make, too many hello, good morning texts, whatever the case may be. It's just too much to put on your plate. And you already have too much going on in your life to have multiple different people that you're trying to get to know at one time. So for you, stick to one person at a time. Like, be true to yourself, regardless of if your friends or family say, oh, you should meet more people. Listen, do what you can handle. Do what's good for you and embrace that. But on the flip side, if you are that individual who maybe has more time on their hands, who maybe knows how to multitask when it comes to dealing with various people, and you have no problem and you are very skilled at being able to properly get to know each individual while having multiple in your life at the same time, then do you. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, you're single, you're free, you have that luxury. But again, be honest with yourself about, are you going to be able to properly evaluate all of these individuals at the same time? Are you going to be able to lock in enough for you to say, okay, you know what, this person, this isn't going to work. This person, okay, there's something here, and we build from that. Because one of the dangers of dating multiple people is that sometimes they all get to drag along further than they should have, because you need even more time to get to know them. It's like you have already so much of your time occupied by various things, whether it be various people that you're dating, your work, life, maybe you have kids, whatever the case may be. So now you can't be as quick to eliminate the people who don't need to go any further than the first, second date, because you still need more time and you don't have as much opportunity to figure out who you're dealing with. Again, if you can figure that problem out and still be able to evaluate properly, and it's not going to cause a problem, then you are free to date multiple people. But if you cannot, then don't do it. It's not worth it. So dating is, if we're going to be dating, especially if we're going to be dating with a purpose, then we have to make sure what's going to be effective for us individually. It's all about you, what you can handle, and what you want to do with your life.
All right. We want to extend our thanks over to both pages of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and also Instagram for tuning in and sharing the live. We really appreciate it. The phone number is now up and the lines are on. So if you want to call in with to share your experience pertaining to the topic or with your own opinion, 512-668-2814. That's 512-668-2814. Also, make sure you tune in tomorrow as we discuss in the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour the disvalue commitment. When people are saying the marriage license is just a piece of paper. Hey, the lines will be up. Call in with your opinions. Now over to Dwight.
Well. Welcome back. Now, there's like the video, that man said something about mobile tasks. If you can handle 2 women. I knew a guy that had 3 women. And let me say this, he did it very well. I see the man in action. I say he is a professional, because I went with him when he went to go visit all 3 women. He took them the little gifts and prizes, kissed them. And I looked at him and said, dude, I don't see how you do it. He said, oh man, it's how you play. He said, it's the same way when you pay your bills, when you do this, you gotta lay everything out, you gotta plan everything, you gotta be on point. But if you got the energy, it can be done. And this man was doing 3, not 2, but 3 of them. And I'm like, hey man, you go and do what you do. It's hard just keeping one happy. and keeping up with all the stuff, and you doing 3.
Hey, I've seen it done. I've seen it done for many a years. It can be done. It can be done. But I think the overall purpose of this topic is why go through the stress of it.
Is that part? Yeah.
Because like I had said, and then she played according to the video, like you said, that's gonna get stressful.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, it's gonna get stressful. And then a lot of times what you don't realize when you're dealing with multiple women, your energy is getting split, and you got your energy going into all of these different women who have their own energy.
Exactly. Oh,
and then I mean, now I'm kind of speaking on a spiritual level or level, but you still got a piece of that your personality in that person, and I guarantee what's gonna happen is with improper planning, somebody's gonna call. One of them girls is gonna call at the wrong time, and you ain't gonna be able to answer the phone.
Yeah, that part. You right there, and you know what, Des? I you know what? I have to say. I asked my boy. I said, "Are you afraid of getting caught by a friend or a family member?" Now, this is what he told me. This is what he does. Y'all, for those that want to do this, you might want to write this down. He said, "Hey, man, I just tell them, when they want to introduce me to their mama, their brothers, sisters, or friends, I come up with something because I'm busy, which I ain't lying. I am busy. If I don't meet none of their family members, and if I'm out with a woman, they don't know who I am. So that made my job a whole lot easier. I ain't got to worry about looking over my shoulders." So what his words were saying, if he doesn't meet the girl's brothers, sisters, or friends, then like the other people that might have been caught out there because they met the family. But he said, if I don't meet the family, so y'all ladies might want to take this down. If a man don't want to meet your family, he makes excuses not to meet your families and friends, then that man is planning on, or he is, with another woman. Because if your family and friends and people that know you don't know who he is, and he ain't got nothing to worry about because he can't get caught. That's what he told me. He gave me that piece of that game. He said, don't meet their families and friends. That way you ain't got to worry about getting caught.
Thanks for popping that number up there, because I know there's some people out there that want to chime in on this topic. I know it is. We can sit up here and act like we ain't doing what we doing. Oh Lord.
Yeah. So
hold on, y'all.
I'm just saying, man. So those people out there, I'm just saying, if you don't want to meet your family and friends, that's a big red flag right there. You might want to think about that. Why you don't want to meet my mama, my brother, my sister, my friends? Ain't nobody that damn busy they can't meet your family, your brother, your sisters, and friends, unless they up to something. So y'all kind of might want to peep that out.
Hey, you ain't doing nothing but telling the truth. But hey.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. The big thing about it is, why do men do that in the first place? I can give some examples why, but
it could look. It's human nature.
True, most.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see how Big Brother's always watching.
Yeah, but then I got what you said. Now, ladies, I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't saying all men think like that, but some men said, I ain't trying to compare y'all to food, but they're like, hey, sometimes you don't want to eat cornflakes every morning. Sometimes you want to try Raisin Bran. Sometimes you want to try Cheerios. Sometimes
you say, I like strawberry, but tonight I want chocolate. Tonight I want chocolate.
You gonna compare a woman to cereal, a bowl of cereal?
Hey, I'm just saying, Spice. Hey,
I think we have awakened. We have awakened the beast.
Hey, I ain't say. A friend of mine told me that. He just said, hey, sometimes you get tired eating Fruit Loops. Sometimes you get tired eating cornflakes. You want to try a different brand of cereal. Now, I ain't said it. My boy said that back in the day, because I even asked him that question. He said,
just asking for a friend, right?
Yeah, but you know what, Dad? Now,
just asking for a friend.
Remember when they had those? I know Spicy remember. Remember back in the day when they had those packages of cereal. There'll be different ones in the small boxes. They have different ones in the small boxes, like the cornflakes. Right? See, so that's what he was saying. He said, Dwight, just I don't want the big box that's the same. I want all that variety of different cereals. I can try every last one of them. So that's how some men think about when they get with a woman. They like, she's not enough. You want to try different brands.
But see, that shows me that he has some insecurities, and he's the type of man that can't be ever satisfied.
Well,
no, how can you correlate that with insecurities? Because I don't want to eat the same flavor of cereal every morning.
Let me tell you something. I'm not nobody's bowl of cereal, and I ain't nobody's option.
But you see what I'm saying? It's not what you say. See now, okay. Now, what would make this analogy that much more greater? Since we're not going to use a bowl of cereal.
I mean, your flavor could always change with cereal. And you saying that to say you trying to relate that to cereal to women. My thing is, when you find a woman, you find a good thing. You got to know what you want within yourself, but you also got to know what you expect and need out of a woman in order to know that is the one for you. Why are you going to put a woman on a shelf like a season and then say, okay, I'm tired of that flavor, so let me just put her away and I'm gonna go with this one. Oh,
so you know what that translates into my man
talk.
One
sounds better.
That translates into my man talk. With. Okay, all right, baby. Okay, could you please put well, we're gonna, just for hypothetically speaking, you put Tabitha right there. Now go pick up Irene. Put Irene on and be Irene. Right. You can still find all your multiple women all in one woman.
Yeah. But my thing, that's true, in one woman. But why do you feel like you got to have a multiple woman in order to be satisfied? If that one woman is not satisfying you, why are you with her in the first place?
But I can tell you this, Spicy.
She got to be satisfying something.
Yeah.
And it ain't always physical.
Not satisfied in other areas. If you can communicate or work that out with her, then let her go and go find that woman that completes you in every bowl of cereal flavor that you need.
But Spicy, man.
Okay. So all right. So what we gonna do is we gonna do a room raid on Spicy's kitchen, and if we find any variety pack,
trust me, she
gotta have the same flavor of everything.
Trust me, you ain't never leaving. When you enter my kitchen, you ain't never leaving. Because I know how to satisfy.
You ain't never leaving. No,
but my thing is, if I'm gonna get into a situation with a man, first of all, we're gonna put on the table.
Right.
Are we going out on a date? Because you know what? I don't date my friends. Okay. If we're gonna go on a date, is this with a purpose or without a purpose? Because I'm not an option.
Well, you know what, Spicy? Now, this is how some men think. Now, I have, and you're right. They should know what they will. But see, some men are not gonna let that go. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Not because of me, because of my 58 years being friends with other guys, how they think. We get together, we talk.
In that 58 years, you should be worn out. You should be settle with one person.
You still got a lot of men out there that feel like they got gas to go, but I'm saying why the reason.
My granddaddy wouldn't until he died.
This guy said, because you said it's true, he should let her go if he's not happy. But this man said, I ain't letting that go. You see that? She see her breasts, and she got a nice set right there. And now I have found a woman with a nice round rump. So I got my combination. This girl got what I want, but this other girl ain't too smart, but she got that back thing. So I want the best of both worlds. So I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna spend time with her, and I'm gonna spend time with her.
But now, you want the best words. You want the best world in assets. But what about the best world? Best world
that's still gonna turn into stress.
Character.
Well, I agree with you, Spicy, but hey, this ain't me. This is what some of the guys do. Now, the girl with the less butt, he liked her because she got the nice breasts and she's smart. The other one with the big butt, she's funny and goofy. So he like, if I can put them together as one woman, that'd be great. But since they all have their different size, he like different people from both of them. He said, well, I can't have both of them. He said, look, am I married? I said, no. He said, let me say it again. Do you see a ring on my finger? If I'm married? I said, no, you're not married. So
and this is why y'all should tune in tomorrow.
Uh-oh. Hey,
What?
I'm just saying.
Oh, what do see now? What do see? What? Oh, I hear music now.
Yeah, we got somebody calling in. Y'all in trouble.
Snap.
Y'all in trouble.
I ain't in trouble. What I say? Shoot, I'm just
welcome in, caller.
Oh, they hung up.
They got scared and hung
caller,
up.
if you can, please call back.
So that's what my boy said. He said, shoot, I ain't got no chain and ball on my foot. Shoot, do what I want to do. I want
But
that
see,
over
that's
there.
where I say that the mistake was made. Y'all, a lot of these people have rewritten relationships, the meaning behind, relationships, and then you wonder why your cars get bashed, they slide tires, and all this here is going on because the thing about it, one, you don't put the things up on the table from the beginning to let somebody know you're not looking for a relationship. But see, at the same time, when you rewrite history, people just feel like they can just play around in everybody's world. My thing is, if you're going to sleep with another woman, leave me alone.
Yeah, I agree.
That's disgusting. If I'm with one man, I'm with one man only. That's it.
Well, yeah, I agree with you, Spicy. But like one guy said, it's too much candy out there. It's Cameo fault when they sing that song just like Candy. He said, it's too much candy out there. I got to have it all. I want to taste it all. That's what they say, not me.
Okay, we got the call coming in. Grown Man Talking Incorporated.
Happy Friday, everybody. How's everyone doing?
All right.
I am driving and listening to you all, and I wanted to just piggyback on Spicy. I agree with Spicy. I think that it has a lot to do with insecurity and selfishness. I can only speak from being one out of the too many damn times. But yeah, I think it comes from insecurity and selfishness on both ends. I think females do it for the same reason as well. But I wanted to ask the men on the panel, like most of the women that get cheated on and most of the men that get cheated on are commonly the ones that's doing right by the partner. It's never the toxic ones, the ones that's actually that don't care about the other person. So what drives you to, in other words, treat good people bad in that instance?
Shoot.
What was the last part of the question?
She said, well, allows you to treat people, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah, basically, what drive, like, if the relationship is already toxic, then toxic behavior is going to happen. But if someone is not being toxic towards you, why be toxic towards them?
Oh, well, a lot of times I think it's self-rejection. This is just a personal experience. It's self-rejection. All this anger that I have built up inside of me, I have to project it upon somebody else so that I can feel free. That's just something that I learned, by going I don't know if it's being selfish, but if it's being selfish, sometimes I do be selfish. I'll be selfish and selfless at the same time. And it always comes back to bite me because, like I said, like if I get to a point to where I feel I can't take it, it's only one way I know how to respond. And the way that I respond may not be receptive to the individual that it was given to.
Yeah.
Because and it have nothing to do with them. Ain't got nothing to do with them at the time. It just so happens that there's that person that is there taking the brunt of all of this anger that's built up inside of me. I'm a classic bottler. And I'm just saying.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Now, even it don't have to be that. I'm not gonna say all men, but some fathers will tell the young men, their sons, "Hey, man, it's you a man. You can have as many women as you want, especially if you ain't married." So some men look at it as a game. They look at it how long they can juggle two or maybe
So
3
why
women.
get into a relationship with anyone?
But see, that's what I'm saying. But see, Spicy, the thing is, they're not gonna tell you about their relationship, because why would a man tell on himself, like, you know, he has attentions, he likes you, he's attracted to you, but he's not gonna sit there and say, oh, by the way, now I'm not saying all, because some men will tell you, hey, I'm straight up, I'm gonna tell you I like you, but also I like to date other women, or you okay with it, and the woman is accepted, that's fine. But some men not gonna let you know that game. It's a game to them. They're gonna see how many they can get before they actually get caught. If I feel like I can juggle 2, 3 women, and if I can do it for 3 years or more, shit, I'm gonna tell my boys, man, I just left so-and-so house, now I'm going to so-and-so house and have some fun with her. So it's a game to most men. I mean, it's just being honest. It's just the truth. It don't have to be the type where this man it's low self-esteem or this and that. No, it's like a sporting event. How many can you get? Like that thing Pokemon, how many can you catch? I gotta catch them all, Pokemon. So
and like Cold Hearted just said, and now she's crazy, but won't speak on why she went crazy.
Well, you know, I'm just being real from a man.
Contrary to belief,
Neither am I.
There's women out there who's down for the same game. Play with them.
Yeah, that's true. Same game. It's a game. To be honest with you, I hate to say it, and you're right. Because you have women doing the same thing. They date a man and they date another man, you know, and they do the same thing. So it go both ways. But for me being a man and hanging out with my boys back in the day, this and that, that's basically some of the things they do. Y'all ever seen that movie? What was that movie, Player? I got the guy that started in that movie, but he was a player. He had all these women that he was juggling.
You talking about Bellamy?
Yeah.
Oh, Bill Bellamy.
Yeah, Bill Bellamy and How to Be a Player.
How to be a player. Yeah. That's what it's all about. Basically, that's what it's all. You saw the women he was trying to play and do, and all. This is what some of these men do.
But you know what? I can't think of the name of the movie.
Before we go to break,
before we go to break, I'm gonna say this. You know, there was a movie, and these 3 women he was messing with, and they end up finding out about each other.
Yeah.
And in that movie, they tied him over a balcony.
Well, yeah, they did. Yeah,
and they got to discuss it. Everything that he shared with them, everything that he told them, recounting everything. You got to be careful on playing this game and who you playing it with, because you can't say, well, I know she won, because you really don't know a person.
That's true. You're right. I agree. You're right.
Yeah, you don't know how a person going to step out when you mess with their feelings.
Because you talking about playing games, you playing the mental and emotional games.
And I agree. You're right. That's playing with somebody's emotions. And
so before we go to break, caller, do you have something else you wanted to give an advice on?
Just be honest. Honesty is the best way to go. And you know, for people in the upper age that's still out here playing games, y'all, we got more years behind us than ahead of us. The game's gonna have to stop.
Yeah, that's true. Shoot, that part, that part.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Boy, this sweating like a mug. Okay. Hey, y'all.
I'm good.
We'll be back in 2 and 2. We might be back in 1. So, hey, we'll be back.
When most men are dealing with 2 women in their lives, they find it very difficult making a decision. They keep going back and forth with 2 women, and here are the 3 most common reasons why they do that. The first reason is because he has insecurities and constantly needs validation from these 2 women. He doesn't also feel good enough about himself, so needs the approval of these 2 women. Equally, he likes the drama that comes along with 2 women fighting over him. Somehow, it makes him feel more masculine and asserts his masculinity. Why? Because he is a weak man. Number 2 is because he is indecisive and afraid of commitment. He doesn't know what he wants nor what he's looking for in relationship. He's afraid of making the wrong choice and missing out what is better for him. Simply put, he lacks willpower. Number 3, he is selfish and doesn't care about the feelings of these women. All he cares about is what he wants and what he needs. He enjoys having 2 options, having to play around. And why? Because he is a weak man. He lacks willpower. He can't make a decision.
All right, all right. If you enjoyed the topic today, please make sure you subscribe and like. And make sure you can return tomorrow. Set those notifications because it's going to get even more hot. The disvalue commitment. When ones are sitting around saying that a marriage license is just a piece of paper. Let's see what people have to say. Also, don't forget, we got the Powerful Poet contest going on. We're accepting entry for women, men, and children. We have a children's category. We do have some children videos in, and also some adults. If you're a poet and you know it, or you know a poet, send them over. Send your videos over. Up to 5 minutes you can go. And also make sure that we can hear you clearly. You will see in the picture, these are the things that the Powerful Poet will be getting. We do have other categories that people will be also nominated for besides the Powerful Poet. For the adults, we have the Powerful Poet, the Passionate Poet, the Narrative Poet, the Inspirational Poet. And also in the children's category, we got the Junior Powerful Poet and the Junior Inspirational Poet. Now, keep in mind, with the Powerful Poet, they gotta be able to bring that fire that covers all 4 categories. So make sure you keep that in mind when you're getting the spitting on that mic. We'll see you then. And now over to Dwight.
Yeah. Woo! Hey, y'all be back. Say dance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tell you. When you
They
talking
keep
about
on bringing up this insecurity stuff.
I know, right? I'm like, how many times we gonna keep doing that?
That's the part that I don't get. They telling somebody that they insecure because they dealing with multiple women.
Yeah.
And
But
I don't
keep
believe
saying that it's in a man's nature. To me, a man's nature is an excuse to cover up for his insecurities and selfishness. That's all it is.
No, I was talking about the video.
Insecurities.
What's so insecure about
but
that?
It's not that all the time.
Never mind. I'm gonna be quiet. Even though I'm supposed to be talking.
See, but the thing is, I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know, some men look at this as a game, especially my generation. It's all okay. It's
that's
like a
a
man
fact.
having 2 cars. It's like a man having 2 houses, 2 watches. I feel like this when I was in the Windsor Park Mall. They have a Windsor Park Mall here in San Antonio. Well, it used to be in San Antonio. Some of my boys I used to hang out with, we used to go to the mall on the weekends to go eat and chill. They used to do a bet, and some of you guys was dating other women, said, I'm going to get 2 or 3 women's phone number, and I'm going to date them. I'm gonna get this girl to fall in love or to like me to where I'm going to date another girl. This is what, now I didn't do it, but this is what they used to do in Windsor Park Mall. They used to go chasing after girls, ladies, and some of them do get other girls' women phone number, and they start dating them, even though they've been in a relationship with about a year or 2 with another woman, because they said it's the excitement. Now, the thing the guy did say in the video, because it makes him feel more masculine, I guess. You know, the more money I have, the more cars I have, the more women I have, I'm the man. That's what they say, I'm the man. So maybe that's
speaking on that, Dwight, also on that, Dwight, I'm glad you brought that up because there was also a group, I'm not going to say the name because they're well known in Texas. There was a rap group, and one of them used to date my sister. But they would go out to see, and this is sick, who could get the most girls pregnant?
Oh yeah, that was popular in San Antonio. How many women they can get?
My thing is, who could get the most child support?
Well, they ain't probably like that part. But,
the least one we used to play was who can get the most numbers.
Yeah.
I guess we was a little bit more financially sound than I thought we were.
Yeah, but that pregnant part, you can count. Like do additions back in the day, you can count me out on that. You got to count me out. I ain't with that. But hey, like I said, you know, men do that. Like I said, but real men would put their cards on the table. And I do know some guys that did it. They'd meet a woman. They said, look, I ain't gonna play no games with you. I like you. But at the same time, they'll let them know, hey, I'm with a woman. Are you okay with being with me? Sometimes they'll say yes, and sometimes they will say no. But at least he was honest and say, hey, I'm dating a woman, but I'm looking for a little more flavor. I'm looking for a little more spark. And you'd be surprised, some of them, they sign up for that mess. They shoot, especially if he's a nice looking dude. They say, yeah, where I sign up at. And they'll take his phone number. Okay? So they knew what was going on. This girl knew he was with another woman, but she didn't care because she liked the way he looked, and she wanted to get a piece of that pie, and that's what she signed up for. At least he was real about it, compared to the other guys just out here just playing the game and not being truthful to some of these ladies out here.
Hey.
Now, do they ever think about the repercussions from that?
Well, yeah, maybe later. I mean, no, they don't really think about it until maybe.
Just like Cold Hearted said, you know, then you want to say, because the women react off of that, because you got to look at, you're dealing with mental and emotional. So when you're dealing with mental and emotional by doing this, are you ready for the repercussions from that?
Well, Spice, the thing is, now myself, I didn't even play that game, I didn't even play this type of game. But just because of this woman that I was with one time, I broke up with her. Okay, and me and my brother used to go to different clubs like Illusions, Rockway, and things like that because we love to dance. So I'm in Rockway, minding my business, dancing. Now, I broke up with that girl about a month or two ago. Okay, somebody said she's in the club watching me. You know, I had a lot of female friends. I always had a lot of female friends. So I guess she being like one of these female friends, so that's what he left me for, which wasn't true. I come out to my car, and all three of my tires are slashed. I said, what the hell? I had no idea who did it. But the thing is, I wasn't that type of person. You know, when we broke up, I broke up because she was too jealous. Okay, when she had male friends, I was cool with the, hey, dog, what's up? You know, I wasn't that type of person that felt threatened. But let me meet somebody I went to school with this and that. Oh, I know you messing. That's why I broke up with her, because she had trust issues. Okay, I trusted you, but you can't trust me. And I come on now. So I got tired of that, and I got rid of her. But she couldn't deal with it, and then she go slash my tires. I said, "What the hell? Are you serious? Come on now."
I thank the Lord. I thank the Lord. I ain't never had to deal with that.
Yeah. Boy, I had to leave my car at the gas station, come back the next day and get 3 new tires. That girl slashed up my tires.
Well, I guess that's one of the side effects, huh? That's one of the side effects.
Yeah, because my tires make some sound effects when they pss, 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 and I got it in the back up.
You didn't know. You didn't even notice it was sitting kind of low.
No, because I did. I'm telling you, the truck, you couldn't even tell. Soon I got in my truck to back up, it went, pss, 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 what the hell is that? And it started going down. I said, what the hell? I got out my truck, my cousin was there, my brother. We like, oh hell, somebody slashed your tires. I said, what the hell? And I started thinking, I said, now I know who did it. Because I've been seeing her sisters and friends in Rockaway watching us dance, watching us have a good time. So I'm pretty sure they went, yeah, girl, he this and this and this and this. I'm not even with you no more. And then you're gonna come there while I'm in the club and slash my tires. Come on now. That wasn't cool.
I guess you weren't gonna be cutting nobody else's rug that night.
Talk about, and I was an innocent man. I can see if I was dating 2 women or 3 women, I can say, hey, I deserved it. I can't even get mad about that if a girl did my car like that. I said, hey, I shouldn't be playing with her emotions like that. So I had to eat that. But see, I wasn't doing none of that. And you gonna slash my tires anyway? Come on now. Come on. That wasn't right. It wasn't right. Yeah. But this is why I say that men should be honest. Women too. If you're that type of woman or that man that like to date more than one woman or one man, just tell them, because you might be surprised, because they might be down with that. Like I said, I ain't got time to be looking over my shoulders. If I know I'm with a woman, I'm with another woman, I ain't got time to be doing all of that, looking over my shoulder to see if somebody gonna see me with another woman and knowing I'm with somebody else. That's why I said I couldn't do it. I'd be too nervous. I'd be sitting there fretching and everything. I ain't got, can't do it. Can't do it.
Well, sometimes you just gotta learn how to keep it cool. That's all. I'm just saying.
Hey, I guess so, because like I said, I have seen a lot of stuff in my life, and I've seen things that happened to some friends of mine. I even seen some things that happened to people that I didn't know, but was just at a restaurant. We was at Jim. I'm pretty sure people know the Jim restaurant. We was at Jim's of 410 over there off of Walls Road. It used to sit at the corner. It's not there no more. Now I was in there with my brother. We was in there with Melissa, some other friends. We were just having we were just out there night eating. It was a table full of other people sitting to our left. It was a black couple of couples, black couples over there. These three women walk in, right? Just walk out of nowhere. They walk in. They went straight to the people's table, and the girl like looked at him, and the women, they was looking like, who is this? And she said, "You're gonna pretend you don't know me now." And he said, "Excuse me." She said, "Don't play excuse me. You know who I am." And he said, "Now, Dave, like you said, keep your cool, right?" Oh, he was keeping his cool. He said, "Lady, I don't know who you are. I don't even know you." She said, "Quit playing. You know me." He said, "Ma'am, I'm serious. I don't know you." "Oh, really? You didn't say that 2 nights ago." And then his wife, because the only reason we knew it, because she said, "Well, I'm his wife." And she said, "Well, ma'am, I'm going to tell you right now, me and your husband been dating for the last 8 months." She also told the lady her address, what time. And so the wife started adding stuff up. She said, "Wait a minute, she making some sense, because on those certain days and nights that you said you was going to be late or you got to go take a business trip, you wasn't home." She said, "Because he was with me." Next thing we know, it was a fight. The table got flipped, dishes and stuff was flying everywhere. And I'm like, damn. I said, that's our cue to leave, because we left without paying, but it wasn't my fault. Hey,
this is the perfect opportunity.
We left. We said, hey, we looked at it, hey, we left out there without paying anything, because it was a big distraction. Everybody was fighting. I said, "Well, shoot, we're not gonna wait for the police and everybody to get all this stuff solved." So we left. Oh yeah, we left. We was gone. We jet up out of there. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you play those type of games, this is what happened. And homeboy was just sitting there with his boys, and they all married, and they were just having a nice little dinner till those 3 ladies walked in. Now, how she knew he was up there, I don't know. Somebody probably worked in the restaurant or was eating there and said, "Hey girl, your boy's up here, sitting up here having fun," and blah 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 blah. Because you already knew something was up, because her and her two of her girlfriends was with her. And
either that or they was on the same mission.
Exactly. Because boy, when I say it went down, it went down. And we got
I bet it did.
Yeah, we got gone. Free meal. We walked up out of there when it was fighting. But that's why I said, why would someone want to put themselves in that situation? But some men, they take the chance to do that. They take the chance to have more than one woman, had a little extra fun. And some men say, well, ladies, I'm pretty sure y'all heard this. Well, what one woman won't do, another woman will. Well, however you want to, phrase that. Maybe talking about something in the bedroom.
And sometimes for half of the price.
Yeah. Because a lot of men say,
don't y'all pay me no attention.
Yeah, they say that, the wife, she won't do this. So I got this one girl that do all of that. I'm like, well, damn, for real, yeah. Because I try to tell my girl, I like it like this. And she said, I ain't going to do that. So guess what I did? What you do? I went and got me a woman that loves doing it. Yeah, right? So ladies, I'm not saying it's right, but sometimes you might want to try to satisfy your man. And that way he ain't got to go looking for a snack somewhere else. At least work with him. At least try. Because I ain't going to lie. What you won't do, next girl will. I ain't saying it just about what they do, but I'm just saying. Hold up. Dez, you go here. I'm going to take a thing of this cocoa right here.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I know what that means. I hear music.
I guess that's a commercial break, huh? Hey, y'all, we'll be back in 2 and 2. Stay tuned.
As a man, there's nothing wrong with being with, talking to, sleeping with multiple women. This is your life. You should live it as you see fit. Where the problem come in at is when you're lying to these women, making them feel like that they're the only one, making them feel like that you potentially see a relationship with them just to sleep with them, or you even get into a relationship with them and make them feel like that they're the only one, and you're sleeping with other women. And y'all don't have an understanding that you can sleep with other women. That's where the problem come in. You can live whatever life you want to. Just be upfront about it. Let these women have that option to stay or to go.
All right, all right. We want to say thank you to everyone that has been tuning in and kicking with us this full hour. Also, remember, tomorrow we will be back as the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour, the men and the women that's a part of this platform. We will be discussing the disvalued commitment. When one say the marriage certificate is just a piece of paper. Also, do not forget, we also have the Powerful Poet contest coming on. Make sure that you get your videos over. They can be up to 5 minutes. Send them over to the inbox of on Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp with Spicy Gray. Make sure you can also contact Dwight Robinson as well. If you're a poet and you know it, or you know a poet, send them on over. We do out there scouting, looking for poets to come on in. Time is clicking. Deadline is April 15th. Make sure you get it in before then to give the judges time to review your video along with others. Now over to Dwight.
Don't want to be a player. Oh, okay, I'm back. So there's how you feel about that video? Because we kind of touched some bases, touched some points on that anyway. So what you feel about that video we just saw?
I missed the video. I ain't gonna lie.
You missed the video? Well, I'm gonna tell you what the video mostly said. The same thing we said that we was talking about. If you're gonna be that type of guy, then you need to be straight up with that woman. I mean, if I feel like I have to, if I have a big appetite, and I'm saying, hey, I like you, but you know, I want to date you, but I'm gonna be honest with you. As we date, I might want to try a new brand of cereal or something like that. So if you cool with that, you know, can we date? At least I'm being honest with the lady. Now it's up to her.
So basically, he was talking about just being straight up honest.
Yeah,
we got a caller.
Oh, got a caller? All right. Caller, welcome to Grown Man Talking.
Give us a minute. Okay, they hung up. Caller, if you would, please return the call.
Yeah, so that video was just saying, you know, the things we was talking about. Like I said before, you know, put your cards on the table.
There we go.
Grown Man Talking Incorporated.
Hey,
Hey.
how y'all doing?
Doing all right.
Well, I have not a question, but a response to the video. I agree with the young man totally, because I've been in situations where I tell the man straight up that I want to be in a relationship. I want to be dating. I don't want a whole bunch of different type of people in my mix. And if you tell, a lot of times when you tell these men that you want to be in an exclusive relationship, they flat out lie to you anyway. And they'll tell you that they're with a whole bunch of other people.
Yeah.
All because they just want to sleep with you.
So basically what you're saying, just, you know, if you come out like, if you was to come to a dude and be like, hey, I'm on a relationship, I don't want nothing else, but he drag you on, then it's an issue, instead of him just saying, well, I don't really want no relationship. I was just trying to have some fun. I guess we need to go on about our own separate ways. Okay.
And
that makes sense.
I have some guys that I had some that were like honest and said, no, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm just looking to have a good time. And then I just flat said, I ain't the one. And I said, thank you for telling me I ain't the one. But you mean we can't talk? I said, no, I just told you I'm not the one.
Well, at least they was honest about
it. People need to be more honest. But a lot of times, I'm not saying women don't do it, but this is more common with men trying to use women because they're more of us than them. So they can choose a lot. So, but it's not fair to the woman that don't want to be someone little, don't want to dip it in the tub type of situation. We don't want that.
Mm. Yeah,
I can understand that, and I've heard that from many of women.
Now, caller, speak on this. Where I hear what you're saying. Now, what if you already slept with that person, and they wait till after they hit it, then want to tell you, well, you know what?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
You know, I just looking to have fun. What's your opinion on that?
I'm gonna bounce you and probably put your name in the mud.
Well,
I'll take a shot to that.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be too mad about it, but because he gonna say, "Well, I got what I want, so you do what you got to do." Yeah, you do what you got.
You'll be all on Facebook, Twitter, everywhere.
Well, you gotta remember, it wasn't all on Facebook and Twitter back then in the day. So I mean, now, yeah.
But I'm just saying, right now, we're today now. We ain't got to worry about back then. We're talking about right now.
Yeah, they got that today. But back
the
then,
era of exposure.
Twitter, anywhere I can get your name out. A text message, my whole group on my phone. Everybody's going up.
But see, then he gonna turn around and say, "Man, she just because you know what I'm saying."
It doesn't matter what he said. I don't care. It's my satisfaction.
Well, yeah, but he gonna be saying some stuff too. So you know he ain't gonna go out like that.
That's okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and put some stuff on her too while she running her mouth. I'm gonna got some things to say.
See, there's where it comes to play when you're dealing with a man and you're dealing with a boy-minded man.
Exactly.
Because my thing about it is, it comes upon a time when you at a certain age, all you should be focusing on is putting those toys away.
Yep. It's just like when that young lady said, that's just like that young lady said, all these old men, I'm not talking about, I'm talking about this particularly, they still want to play those games in their 50s and 60 years old. They still want to play these games. And they don't know these young ladies today ain't the same young ladies then.
Well, I don't see a lot of older men gonna be straight up. See, look, you gotta think about it. But young women should already know when the older man is trying to talk to them. They already should know what time it is. Come on, the different gap of generation. They already know.
That's what I laughed when that young lady said, "You old man, you want to mess with a 21-year? You gotta understand. We come with packages. We come with a smart mouth. We want your money. We want you to stay at home, mind your business. We're going to do what we need to do, and you just sit there and be quiet."
That's a whole...
She going to be my best friend, DT.
All we want is your money. We want you to sit there and be quiet. That's it.
Look, that's something that's already...
That's that stupid man's decision to deal with that bull crap.
Exactly.
But you got some men that'll just do that because they want to play with the little kiddies.
But look, they scratch each other back. They getting the sex and they getting that little money. So they already know that role. That's when you see a bunch of young women dating guys.
Well, I ain't trying to show my age, but that sounds like a sugar daddy to me.
There you go. Thank you. That's a sugar daddy. So that been going on
modern day sugar daddy.
Well, but we talking about young dudes that trying to get two women. You know, trying to play two women. There ain't too many old dudes out there that got the energy to even do that. So this is more of a young man game, trying to get 2 or 3 women and juggle them.
I don't know, Dwight.
Old dudes
I don't know, because they got men out there that has wives. Old men that have wives, but they still want the little kitty on the side.
You're right, because some of the old wives can't perform like they used to, so they want a brand new wife. So,
it ain't even about the performance like they used to. You know how look. Everybody on this panel, and even the caller, we all in that age bracket. So we know.
Yep.
You got you know how many families you had in your family on the other side of town? So so when you talk about juggling multiple women, juggling multiple families, it can be done. It has been done for centuries.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. The age don't have nothing to do with you having multiple women or cheating. It doesn't matter what the age is. If it all that matters is you can still do it.
And I agree, but you know what? The one guy, I'm glad you said that, because I talked to an older guy one time. He was married, And he told me, my brother was there. My brother was there. Jeff was there. We was at Santa's. He said, "You know why I mess with younger women?" I said, "Well, ain't you married?" "Yeah, but you know why I like to mess with younger women? Why? Because you know how you get toothpaste, and you know how you get a toothpaste and it's running empty, and you got to squeeze it to get something out of it because it's almost out." He said, "To me, that's my wife. I have to squeeze, get something out. I can't get nothing out. But with a young girl, I get something like that brand new toothpaste and just barely squeeze it, and you got all that juice and stuff rolling out of it. That's why I mess with younger women." I said, "Wow, that's what you do."
And what's so gross about that is what
Tell
you
Otis. Tell Otis. Tell Otis he needs to refocus.
You know what?
Hey,
but the crazy part is
ago.
I can't even disagree because women say the same thing about some of the old men too. They don't want to fool with them because they look like toothpaste.
They can't. They don't get it up like they used to. When they was in the younger years. See, girl, back in the day, girl, back in the day, I put something on you. I put something on you, girl.
That old, you talk about the old woman juice. The old man juice is just bad. Thick toothpaste stuff coming up out of that. But anyway, I digress. I'm gonna let y'all get back to this show and let my crazy stuff up off of here. I'll let y'all.
Oh snap! Hey,
y'all ain't got no sense. I'm telling y'all don't.
No, I'm just saying. Hey, that's how he put it to us. I just looked at the man because like I said, we knew who he was. We knew his wife, but we were just curious why he was out here. Like you said, Dez being the sugar daddy to these young girls, and that's how he explained it. But this is what I'm saying is mostly of a young man game because you got mostly young men out here dating two women. So you'll see more of that than you see of an old man trying to date. You don't see too many old men trying to date two women. I mean, unless he's married, just like the guy told me his wife couldn't perform like she used to, so he needed to get him something brand new. But you do have some older dudes that do that. But at least the older dudes do tell the young girls, "Hey, I'm married." The only person that's left in the dark is the wife. But a lot of these older dudes do tell the younger women, "Hey, I'm married. I need you to do some things for me that she can't." The young girls, they agree to it because they're getting a little money on the side. So, but he do tell the young girls. The only one that's in the dark is the wife.
And with that being said, you think women ain't doing the same thing too?
Of course they are. That's why you got those cougars out there. Those cougars be doing. Hey, he can't get it up no more. He can't get it up no more. So I need a young buck. I need a young buck to get it up. Yeah, women do the same damn thing. So yeah, they sure do. Dez. They be looking for those young bucks because the old buck can't get it up no more.
Old buck can't get it up. That old buck can't get it up.
Get it up. So she be out there looking. I'll get you that PlayStation 5, boy. What? The game system and everything, girl. Come on, let's do this. So yeah, it go both ways. It just ain't the men. Women do the same thing. They sure do. Ain't that right, Spicy?
Yeah. You see that laugh. You heard the laugh, and you noticed I didn't get the.
Yeah, they do the same. And sometimes they be even better than what the men do. They be more sneakier than the man be doing it.
See, now that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother show.
Yeah, because more men get caught than the women.
Well, yeah, because y'all.
I like the way you responded to that. I like the way you responded to that. That was the perfect response.
Yes, it was.
So, that response lets me know, women, y'all still do it. Y'all just a little bit more clever.
That's right. They are. I give them that. Men fumbles and mess up, but the women are more. They're just more, careful with what they do. They don't get caught as much as the men do. Men be slipping up, but women know what they be doing. They know what they be doing. Yeah.
You know how many.
Women don't get caught unless they want to get caught. That's when they bring the men to their own house.
Y'all be sometimes y'all dump that ball.
That is a very interesting point.
If they want to get caught, they bring them home. Ain't no hotel.
Hey.
Fellas out there, if y'all listening, y'all hearing it from the woman's mouth. It ain't us telling y'all this. We just some grown men talking. This grown woman up in here telling it.
Ooh, Yeah, one of the ladies what's that? Women in Beauty Bob. Yeah, they in here telling y'all secrets and stuff.
Don't let us come back now, baby. Don't let us come back. My women don't play.
Y'all need to do a show about that so I can call in and give my piece on that. Yeah, that's right. Trying to talk about this.
Okay, women, what do y'all think about that? You think we should come back and do a flip side?
Of course, do a flip side.
That the women cheat better than the men?
Yeah.
Oh, see. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, can you imagine the war stories you're about to hear?
And Dez will be the first one calling in.
I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be the first one. I'll be one of those people calling in though. But yeah, I like to see the flip side of that to this conversation, this piece. I would like the women of Vibe to do something just like the flip side, so I can listen and call in. Yeah, I sure do. Yeah, let's do that.
We got our assistant host. Let's see what she say.
Yeah. Who was assistant host? She already hung up.
Yeah, she can be in the comments.
I'm pretty sure she'll give a thumbs up on that because she already called in.
We got our motivational speaker. She said yes. Okay, Cole Harder said yes. Back in 1962.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Dun, dun. Fellas.
Yeah.
Fellas, are y'all listening?
Yeah, please. So
she gave a thumbs up. The assistant host gave a thumbs up. So we're going to do the topic on the 15th. On the 15th, the grown women of Views and Vibes will be back to tell the flip side of this.
Yeah. Y'all men that looking out there, y'all be sure to call in and give y'all opinions on this. Yeah, be looking out for that show. Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
And it's going to be titled Two Can Play This Game, baby.
That's right.
See, you see that title? Two can play this game. Dun, 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 dun. All I see is a little picture, look like the little Charlie's Angels.
Oh man! Hey, I'm just saying. It's spicy. I thought you was gonna play the women in the background for this one. I'll wait for those girls to shake it up in the background, go back and forth and everything.
Well, I mean, two women to be different, but
I had my theme music all queued up and everything, and she wouldn't spoil it.
Wait a minute, hold on. That's not even the background I had.
The diamonds are great, but I'm like, the fish is okay too. But I was waiting for the women.
There's fish in the sea, baby. More fish in the sea.
Fish in the sea. I see.
Meaning that you could be counseled. You want to choose me as an option?
Oh, come on.
You want an option? I'm going to give you an option. There's more fish in the sea, baby.
Sometimes if you don't say nothing, you can hear a lot.
Yeah.
I've been noticing that backdrop this whole time. I've been thinking about Finding Nemo. I've been thinking about it this whole time. And I said to myself, I get it. There's other fish in the sea.
Exactly.
I get it.
If you're not satisfied with that one woman, there's other fish in the sea. Leave me alone.
Of course. But see, Spicy, with that being said, some men want to have two fishes. I'm just saying.
3 fish, 4 fish, 5.
4. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you hit that on the nail. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All that fish in the sea, they're trying to get as much as they can get. So I'm just saying. But I will say this.
That's funny, though. That's funny.
Go to heart in it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, shoot. Ladies, I'm gonna say this, ladies. Men that do this stuff sometimes maybe the women in their life not giving them that satisfaction, and they look for satisfaction in other women. It don't have to be just sex. It could be conversation. I mean, it can be anything. I mean, men do things for certain reasons. Some do it for the thrill, the hump. Gotta have 2 women or 3. Some do it because they're not getting what they need at home and everything. So, men do things, just because they're not getting that right meal sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Another cook. Hey, that's what some of them do. But at least be honest about it. If you're going to go out here and do your dirt, just be honest about it. And like I said, you never know. You might be surprised. Some women will say yeah to it. They don't mind being that second woman in the dark or the third or what have you. They might like what you got or what you have, and they want to be a part of that. But, men have certain reasons and motives why they do stuff. So it's either could be a conversation, it can be sex not all that good, Or like Spicy said, maybe she can't cook and that next woman can. And he loves the woman he had that can't cook, so he can't let her go. But he also can't let her go because she can cook. I'm just saying. So anyway,
it's up to you women to make that choice to have your value and your respect for yourself and love yourself enough just to walk away.
I'm gonna let Dez give y'all food for thought about this lady. So he gonna walk us out and give y'all a little advice. And hey, you know, and like I said, y'all watch the show because Spicy gonna do a flip side of this, and I can't wait. Go ahead, Dez.
I don't know about advice. Okay. Okay. You want to call it advice? All right. Okay. That's what we're doing. All right. All right. But no, man, for real though, when it's all said and done, you really just need one. For real. To be honest with you, only need one because you can still find all of those extra, for the lack of better description, I'll say extracurricular activities with. You can find it in that one if you open up yourself enough to allow that one to open them up to you.
Yeah.
And I'll just leave it at that.
I agree. Well, with that being said, thank you, Dez. I just want to thank everybody for watching the show. Thanks for supporting us and everything. Like Spicy said, don't forget, because, you know, we got that poetry contest going on. So please, you know anybody that write poetry, please tell them to send the Spicy or myself. There it is. Because look, we got the most powerful poet on the show. Dez is the 2024 powerful poet. So, you know, he's in it to win 2025. So y'all out there, send the video to me and Spicy so we can get it in. And also, like Spicy's also announced, tomorrow we will be talking about that piece of paper. Now, some people don't care about that piece of paper. Some people feel like you don't need it. Some people feel like you do. This is going to be very a fun topic to talk about, so be sure to join us for that show for tomorrow. Until then, y'all, we just thank you for supporting love and catch us. And we out.
Peace.
Peace.